Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm bringing you this tenor size beauty Kotaro custom ukulele. And let me just start off with saying this front is absolutely gorgeous. This is a Sitka spruce top, and for those of you who might not know too much about Sitka, or just not even Sitka, but it's much more of a spruce top, it can vary with colors. It can be baked and golden brown and aged to where it almost looks like a cedar top to it can be super white, kind of like I think of like Carpathian spruce, really white and almost like snow like. And then you have something like this is kind of in the middle, more on like the baked side of it, having like that nice kind of golden hue to it. And then with this one too, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but the that foggy or hazy look, which is that quarter saw cut of how spruce is milled and cut. Um, Essentially, you can see a lot of this fogginess right here in the middle, as well as over here. For me, I like to find a lot of that, or as much as of it as you can on spruce, because it just makes it look so cool. It's almost like when you have Hawaiian coil, you want as much curl and as much of that waviness to it because it just looks so cool. This is kind of like the equivalent in my head on the spruce top right here, and especially it's just so dominant and right here in the middle. But what I really like about this particular spruce top is that it almost has like a sapwood in the middle. And for me, I don't really see that too often in my personal experience when I play a lot of custom ukuleles. Having almost like a sapwood here in the middle with the spruce, because usually spruce is just kind of one color, and then you have a lot of that quarter sound or that fogginess here in the wood along with the grain patterns, but it's just so beautiful. Just the strip here in the middle, absolutely beautiful. This is such a great piece of a spruce top. I'll want something that looks like this if I had a custom ukulele. So that's on the front, and then here on the sides and back. If you thought the front was nice, look at this really sick or really nice mango wood here on the top. Looks like a big spear. So like in Hawaiian culture, we have like this spear looking thing with wood, and it almost looks like the tip of it right here, like an arrow. Super amazing. Beautiful book matching here on the back. All of the different colors of the mango with the dark stripes and some of that kind of yellow right here, and then just absolutely beautiful big grain or big curls here going side to side, and even here on the side, absolutely beautiful. And then you can also see the curls here in the mango wood on the sides as well as this side, accented beautifully with the Hawaiian curly coil, very tight grain pattern here on the sides. And then if you guys spotted it on this side, we have the nautilus, kind of like that nautilus creature of the ocean right here in that design as the kind of side port or side sound hole here. So you can have a small accurate representation of what the instrument sounds like in front of you. The little holes over here in the nautilus design allows the sound to escape a little more towards your face so that you can kind of hear what the instrument would sound like if you're sitting in front of it. So nice, beautiful design right here. Again, I can't really get over just that really nice wood here on the back with the mango, just really nice kind of golden color overall theme along with that orange curly koa, and then again that nice kind of golden spruce look here on the front. Beautiful big rosette around here. This is spalted mango to pretty much match the back of the instrument. Nice spalted mango around here, and then paua abalone shell that wraps around two layers, one on the inside and then one on the outside. And then I don't see this too often on ukuleles, but you also have a coil binding on the inside rim of the instrument right here. So very nice touch. Really dig that. And then you also have a slight wood purfling around the curly coil that wraps around the instrument on the front, here on the sides, and then also here on the back of the instrument. We got an ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, ebony headstock with the Koa KG logo on the front. We have a ebony back headstock or a back plate, ebony wood, and then upgraded Waverly tuners, gold, and then the snakewood buttons. Beautiful stuff. I mean, Waverly's is the tuners that I put on my custom ko'olau that I have. It's one of the best tuners that you can get to put on an instrument. Super smooth, super classy, and it's just, again, one of the best tuners you can put on your instrument. So this instrument has it. Nice, beautiful satin neck, mahogany satin neck. Even on the heel block right here, we have a little piece of that kind of spalted mango right here, or something to match that beautiful back mango piece on the instrument. Stunning instrument, really. So it's amazing. Now the sound of this, I love how big the sound is. And I love how bright it is. It's so crisp. For me as a classical player, I love having that nice, crisp, nice kind of treble-like sound in an instrument, because for me, I can really dig in. I can go ahead and get really articulate notes, and if I'm trying to bring the melody out, or if I just want all of the strings to be very crisp and clean, you can go ahead and hear every... It's like all perfect notes, just all crispy. No matter where I'm on the fretboard. And then nice sustain. Beautiful. So I love how much brightness there is in this instrument. I love the low end response. Like there's a lot of bass in this instrument. So when I'm hitting the top G, the low G string and the C string, I can feel the vibration against the back of the body, which rubs against my body. So there's a lot of oomph underneath in the sound. So when I play like this A chord, there's just a lot of presence, a lot of body to this instrument. Again, couple that with that nice... just very nice big body sound. Nice, beautiful bell-like harmonics. Just such a clean instrument. Oh. The setup on this instrument is really nice too. It's like kind of right in the middle, but maybe more on the slightly lower end. So like when I'm playing a bar chord like this A chord, bar in the 4th fret, I don't have to press too hard to make that bar chord, which is a really nice touch, because if your instrument's set up too high, it's just not going to be a fun time playing your instrument as you go up the fretboard. So even if I play like the C chord here on the 7th fret, I don't have to press that hard. And this is coming from someone like me. If you guys are familiar with watching the sound samples, I have girl hands, really. Like, I just complain all the time that the action's too low. So me being able to hold like this B flat chord on the 5th fret, and again, as you can hear, I can make a clean sound. I don't have to press too hard. It's really nice. And this is me barring the 10th fret and playing, what, G minor 7 chord. I don't have to press too hard. I don't really play that high on the fretboard anyways, but just for those of you who are curious, like how does it feel on the upper frets? It's not too high. Just so crisp. Classical player like me just love it. Like a bell. Yeah, so this nice clean instrument. As you can hear how loud it is too. I don't have to play that hard. It's just nice projection in the instrument. Yeah, fantastic instrument. Now the thing is, because it has kind of like a crispy sound, and there's a lot of that low end sound. So for me, this is, again, sound is so subjective. We all hear things differently, but just trying to share kind of my thoughts. When you have like the sound spectrum of an instrument, usually in my head, two predominant parts of the sound spectrum will come out, and usually you can subdivide it in many different ways. But more generally, I like to think of a low end kind of sound, like a mid range kind of sound, and like a higher frequency kind of sound. Because you have the spruce top, and then you have something like the mango back and sides. You're gonna have a lot more of that sparkly highs in the treble. But I also, with I'm guessing the bracing of this instrument and how it's built, I hear a lot of that low end response too. So because those are the two predominant kind of parts of the sound spectrum I hear, I'm not hearing too much of the mids, which is what you would get with like, say, an all koa instrument, an all acacia instrument, maybe an all mango instrument. So if you're looking for that kind of, I want that more traditional kind of Hawaiian sound, I don't think this is that kind of instrument. I don't think this is what this instrument is trying to achieve. I think it's just trying to have more of that really big body sound with having a lot of crystal clear highs. and then a lot of that lower end sound. So like when you're strumming, it's just like whoa, like listen to all that presence. But so clean. But with a lot of that crispy sound and that low end sounds, you're not gonna have too much of that kind of sweet warmth. Again, I don't think this is what this instrument is trying to portray. So at the end of the day, when you're buying an instrument, you want to make sure that you're buying the sound that you're looking for. It's not like this sounds less than something like a co-instrument, or doesn't mean the co-instrument sounds better, say, than this instrument because oh, this one sounds warmer, this one sounds brighter. Again, at the end of the day, it's all based on what we think sounds good, and you want to find the right ukulele that suits you. So my job here is to just be honest and be like, hey, this is what I hear, to my subjective ears. So again, for me, because I'm more classically trained, I like to hear that articulation of the notes. I like to hear every single thing really pop. But then maybe for your ears, like, oh, I want more of a rounded sound or more of like kind of more subtle sound. As you can hear, this instrument probably not going to give you that type of sound, but that doesn't mean it's not a good instrument. It's just maybe not the right instrument for you. So this is an excellent instrument if you're looking for something like for fingerstyle. If you want to look for a strumming instrument in terms of like you want a nice big sound that has a lot of, again, that shimmery, sparkly highs, really crispy and clean, a lot of that boominess and low end sound. But if you're looking for something more on the warmer side or something more mellow, this is probably not the instrument for you. But if you are looking for something with those sound qualities, this is a killer instrument. Okay, listen to that. So clean. All right, here we go. So here's a sound sample. right, and here's what this instrument sounds like with some strumming. And as you can hear for yourself, it's a very loud instrument, so you don't have to dig into it unless you really want to. But to get a nice sound out of this instrument, you really can just be really light with it.